Look at my baby. I want to call her Jennifer. I'm sorry, ma'am. That name is taken. You can have Jennifer 123, Jennifer 420, or XX Jennifer XX. How did the person who made this even think this could be the basis for a joke? People having the same first name has literally existed as long as recorded history. I feel like this guy's trying really hard to show how smart he is while getting whooshed. Most teenagers. I got bored, so I threw a party and got drunk. Me? I got bored, so I learnt the Russian alphabet. Lamau. Yeah, well, I got bored and read the DSM. If you don't know what that means, that's the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. The first, the second, the third, fourth, and you already know the fifth. Hashtag the fifth is about 1,000 pages. Hashtag and the others aren't that small either, to be honest. I guess I'm just so smart. Gosh, calm down, mate. I'm gonna get a headache if you don't slow down. When you see a meme on the internet, you let people know it's funny, or you say like a short sentence to add to the joke, but you just boasted about yourself. Memes are insipid, basal, primitive forms of communication, utilized by common, unlearned, simpleton bipedal primates. Oh my gosh, did a meme hurt you? No, just beneath me. I think this man needs to slow down his visits to thesaurus.com and just relax. Being a genius is like trying to describe the detail of a distant object to a nearsighted man who is without the equipment of his lenses. We get it. You're smart. Also, I don't think I've ever heard someone explain glasses as the equipment of his lenses. Just use glasses. I don't care how smart you are. I've seemed to drop my equipment of my lenses. Has anyone seen them? I feel bad sometimes about coming out of exams, seeing the disappointed look of individuals who I know just lost their tuition money plus 3 months of time on that course. I don't get stressed out about finals. I barely study and then get an above average grade. I guess I just don't understand how people struggle with learning. Do you think exams are really that hard? It really hurts. Just hurts to read this. Look, laminar water flow. That's not laminar flow. As someone who's taken and taught fluid dynamics courses, I can confirm that laminar flow wouldn't have that flow pattern. It would just be a straight line. It is steady flow though. It looked cool though. Looked like ice, but not ice. As someone who's seen ice, I can confirm that. Hello, I have a date on Sunday with a pretty girl. Wish me luck. I am hoping she's not another vapid, brainwashed drone. Pretty or not, I drew the line there. Probably why I'm still single at 30. Just remember, you are a man, and that means you are automatically bad. Just take her out and apologize for existing. Horrible contribution to the conversation, dude. I'm one of the most intelligent men on the planet. She should be bending over backwards to prove herself to me by the end of the night. It usually only takes one date. I'll probably get bored after 5 minutes of talking, but you never know. And now we know why you're single. Good luck! I often feel like people who need to brag about their intelligence usually are insecure about it, and often, most likely, not that smart. I give you Exhibit A. I brag about my intelligence from time to time, and consistently test above 140, regardless of the source. Your IQ is over 140, and you still walked right into that? I feel like I need to make this clear. Boasting about your intelligence on the internet does not make people like you. It's actually quite annoying being extremely high IQ. Most conversations you have are with plebs who are not worth your time. I only keep people with IQs above 145 in my circle. That's 1 or 2 with around 130 IQ for me to mock. Okay, yeah, I can already tell by reading this. You aren't a nice person to be around. Who the hell decided rendezvous would be pronounced like that? Poor monolinguals, they can't seem to understand that other languages besides English exist. What the hell did you just call me? I think she called you Mongolian. If you don't like Game of Thrones, I'm just gonna assume you're not smart enough to understand it. I said what I said. Don't know why some idiots are getting emotional. This is like a combination of r/gatekeeping and r/iamverysmart. Why C students are more successful than A students? The C students who take the shortcuts in life become the CEOs, and the scholars work for the CEOs. You are a compliant worker. Sounds like you got it all figured out. I can see things from different angles. That's great. It really seems like this guy is just thinking of excuses for getting C's.
How I reply to greetings.
How are you?
Because I'm possible.
How are you doing?
How everything else does.
How are you today?
Because of all the events in the universe leading up until now.
What's up?
Everything. Everything is always further than any given center of gravity. I mean, nothing can be truly down.
How's it going?
Well, study the flow of time, quantum physics, and the 4 fundamental forces of the universe, and you'll know. If you ever try and greet in any way, say something that actually makes sense, or expect an answer about something not part of the conversation topic even though it's just a greeting, and there is no topic for now.
Yeah, I mean, you could do all that stuff, or you could just say, yeah, I'm doing good.
I'm 15 and doing National 5 level physics, which is the expected level of a 17-year-old.
I'm proud of you, buddy. No one asked you though. NASA scientists, you guys always act like you're better than me. Redstone engineers. Redstone boys are just 12-year-olds playing Minecraft. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Mince Raft.
Am I too smart to understand the joke here?
Lol.
Do you want to exchange book lists?
Sounds like a deal. You start.
Common Sense, Das Kapital, Men Amongst the Ruins, Beyond Good and Evil, Ride the Tiger, and so on. Probably a little too high IQ for you, no offense. I should probably put offer names, Lamau. Here you go.
Are you just assuming I'm dumb?
Yeah, kinda.
Just a reminder that this is on Tinder. This guy is boasting about how smart he is on a dating app. I live, breathe, and eat award season. I bleed the Grammys.
Yeah, the ladies are rocking this. I bleed a chemical compound called deoxyribonucleic acid, more commonly known as DNA.
Well, no one asked for your opinion, Sean, did they? A student came to class with his baby because he could not get a babysitter or anyone else to watch her that day. Professor Nathan Alexander said, I will hold her so you can take good notes. Caring is part of being a professional. Here you go.
I'm clearly looking at this through a different lens, because I looked at the board and said, seriously? This is a college math class?
You totally just missed the point of the post. It's got nothing to do with maths. It's about the baby and the professor.
I have a STEM PhD, and I earn 6 figures, and I use the phrase stochastic terrorism. Do I sound smart, or am I smart?
You sound unbearable, to be perfectly honest. Sin, Jareen, Cos, Jareen, equals tangerine.
My math teacher had that in his room, and I was the only student in there who got the joke.
Congratulations? This song has a somewhat 90s vibe.
That's actually a common misconception. The paradigm inherent to the postmodernist fallacy of priori knowledge stems from a systematic predilection binary dichotomies.
You know, I probably butchered every single word I just said there, but that's okay, because I don't boast about how smart I am. Be aware. She can move in any direction.
Either you get it, or you're not my friend.
Don't worry, mate. We know what chess is. Hi, when do you think you'll have your part of the presentation finished, as Miss was asking yesterday? Presentation? Oh, you mean the futile endeavor hindering my mental growth. I understand that with your somewhat lacking cognitive ability, this presentation might be somewhat important. I'll do it when I get round to it. My time is too precious. I've already learnt a whole course anyway. Miss knows this. I actually planned the lessons for her. Don't tell anyone though, I'm not meant to reveal that information. So next time you question someone with more than double your IQ, don't. I could not fathom how you expected me to lower my ability to work with you.
Make you sound like a dick.
I love when people underestimate my intelligence, and when they challenge me on a subject, they're viciously obliterated by my profound use of elevated diction, and murder them cold in a spitfire of bold knowledge. At the ignorant asshat in my history class.
Yeah, people who win arguments don't also post statuses like this. Those are for losers. Hey, thanks for accept my request. I like you. Be my girlfriend?
I'm 14.
Oh. Hey, so you 18 now?
Wow, shitty grammar and bad at math? Wonder why he hasn't got a girl.
bad at math. 2017 minus 2013 is 4. 14 plus 4 is 18. Bad grammar and creepy, yes, but the only one bad at math around here is you.
Bad! Capital at the beginning of a sentence. It was a minor mathematical slip-up, nothing more. One mathematical error does not a bad mathematician make. The simple reason is that I was mildly caffeine deprived. Doesn't mean I'm bad at mathematics in general. Perhaps don't make assumptions unless you have a little more data about the scenario before you.
Shut up! I find that it's a very hard movie to like, so I agree with this essay. I've always tried to give it shot after shot, but the dramatically distancing effect is very hard to make me love it.
It's okay. It's just an intelligence level thing. Ice your head and take a nap, and we'll watch Fast and Furious before snack time, alright, buddy?
He's actually, explaining fairly in detail the things that he has issues with at the movie, and the only response is, well, you must be a f***ing idiot then.
A person who is book smart and street smart is dangerous and will always find a way to survive. Never underestimate us.
A person who brings up book smarts or street smarts is not smart.
What should we call someone who has never had sex?
Wait, why? Why should we classify it? Maybe some people are just waiting for that special someone? Why do we always have to segregate? Hey, calm down, Virginius.
Except the Latin word for virgin is impubis, and the word virgin comes from Virgo like the star sign. Just means young girl. It's a joke. No, it's an attempt at a joke. There's a difference. The joke would have been much funnier if Roman 1 had responded, calm down, impubicus. Then I would pleasure myself to its historical accuracy.
My IQ is extremely, almost embarrassingly high. I've never actually taken an IQ test, mind you, but my educated guess is that if I did, my score would be whatever is the highest possible. No doubt your IQ is lower than mine, but please don't feel stupid or insecure because of this. It's not your fault. You're probably just born that way. And you know what? Thank your lucky stars and subpar genetic makeup that you don't bear the burden of brilliance like I have to. Being incredibly intelligent is a curse. This is not just one of the many astute observations I have every day, by the way. It is a fact, recently confirmed by science.
Whoa, oh my gosh. Imagine being so smart that you aced an IQ test you made up. Ways to know you're talking to one of these people. They mention IQ at all. They say something along the lines of intelligence being a curse. And God forbid you run into one that talks like this, but most of them type as if big words are some secret language that can only be decoded by those worthy of having the information bestowed upon them. If I dislike you, I'll be damned if I ever allow your pressurized motor carelessness to flabbergast the proxemics of my humanoid sapience. Hashtag on my radar, bitch, yay! This is one of those where you really thesaurused the f*** out of it to a point where I have no idea what you were originally trying to say. Pressurized mode, what? Hydraulic? The proxemics means personal space? This shit makes no sense. What are you doing for Christmas Eve, JT?
Watching lectures on algebra and calculus online for fun. What about you?
What? Well, guys, I tried, okay? I tried to include JT, but he started going off on some shit about algebra lectures and giving me a really condescending look, so no, he's still weird. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it was probably more like his— Yes, of course! We had to put Jack and Jill in brackets!
I want to call her Jennifer.
I'm sorry, that name is taken. You can have Jennifer123, Jennifer420, or XX Jennifer XX.
How did the person who made this even think this could be a basis for a joke? People having the same first name has literally existed as long as recorded history.
Ooh, we got a whoosh. It's a subreddit combo platter. Wow, I am only 15 years old, and I am already watching intellectually stimulating movies like The Godfather. I feel like I have the highest intellectual capacity of my generation for liking such refined entertainment. Everyone else my age is a complete imbecile. If this had a title, it would be being 15. This game is a lot more complicated. Thank God I'm smart. Can't say the same for my wife though. I can see her getting very confused by this game down the road. She could barely figure out which ammo was for which gun in Fallout 3. My standard unit of measurement for just about everything in my life is how fucking stupid my wife is.
That's a very complicated and depressing question. Do you want it short or long and brutal?
Long and brutal. I'm always in for a good story.
Okay, so I've been bullied my whole life. My brothers tried to murder me a few times. Because of that, I isolate an ass ton and you know. But I took that time to learn and and now I have an IQ of 137 where the adult average is 90. Top 10%.
Let me guess. You watch Rick and Morty?
Oh, so much!
Have you listened to the new Rivers Cuomo track? It's pretty solid. My brain is too complex to enjoy the same music as a simple mind like you. Okay, you, guy. 1 ticket? Really?
I know there are some people who will not get this. It's for those of us who do.
What? How? Every joke is for the people who get it. Also, that's for jokes about, like, quantum physics, not Russian stacking dolls.
People get so mad at me when I support my argument with scientific research and my college education. Don't get petty with me because you don't know the facts of your own argument.
Hey, Janice. Nice weather we're having.
Is it nice? Studies have shown that over the course of the last few years, weather has gotten progressively worse. Also based on my college education.
I'm a horror fan, but my 3rd grade teacher didn't appreciate my book report on Pet Cemetery. Miss Singer even had the audacity to correct the spelling of cemetery. And when I showed her the book, that was when I knew I was smarter than a 3rd grade teacher. And that was when Miss Singer realized you were beyond help, bud.
Disco, one of the most boring hours of my life.
It is nothing more than extremely loud music coupled with miserable, sweaty shrimps flopping about in a manner they overratedly call dancing. I pretended to have a headache, but unfortunately wasn't allowed to stay unsupervised in the hotel. I felt quite outlandish amongst my fellow teens, and lamented over my own inability to conform with my peers, due to what I theorized to be premature maturation. This, of course, has led to a life filled with other things happening prematurely. Minecraft YouTubers, Redstone tutorials, NASA engineers.
Dude, I went to college for over 12 years to work at NASA. I certainly did not look at some childish video game tutorial to help me. I can't believe the youth of our society is this stupid. You'll learn that it isn't that easy once you grow up. This is a load of barnacles.
I'm not smart. By any means. Please, God, don't call me smart. Ew, I hate feeling smart. It's horrible.
Tom removed Anthony from the hangout. Thanks, Tom. Did she fall asleep?
English grammar can be dumb. Unfortunately, you would say, did she fall asleep? As did indicates it is already past tense. You can replace did fall with fell, and instead say,
she fell asleep?
People can correct me if I am wrong.
She done go night-night?
So I need to get revisions done on a health assignment by another student in that class. Only problem is, I'm smarter than everyone in that class, and their advice is dog shit. That's why I'm snapping in the bathroom alone. I told the teacher it was an emergency.
The thesaurus is a tool for smart people to use, and people who decide to criticize people for using it are simply envious of our initiative to use a better vernacular.
Gun control is a mendacious swindle that only the lowest forms of life consort with and consent to.